Hey, my friend, full disclosure here. Joel Chestnut episode what? The curtain is coming down, but I'll give you full disclosure, my friend. I'm in my road van, traversing the coastal part of Astoria, the Northwest, Oregon. Those sides, man. I've been having to officiate some games. Busy yesterday. Interesting weather. Wonderful friend of mine from Cleveland hosted me, had a good time, checked out the Olympics. This episode 27, my friend. What do you think? The curtains are coming down. The village is closing down. Hey, this is open policy, my friend. This channel stays open. I believe in open policy, open door policy. My heart is always open for love. This is Joel Chestnut, man. Welcome to this podcast. I hope you love it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm hearing from wonderful people, wonderful humanity is saying, hello, Kim Bob. Hey, let's get to it. Paris has entertained us to the core. In fact, today I found out that we got 4 more years to wait for the party. We don't have to wait for the party. Join me. Let's have a good time. And then we're going to be in LA, Los Angeles in 4 years. They claim they're the cultural capital of the world. Wow, what an arrogant statement. We just came from Paris, where the opening ceremony gave us a glimpse into what will be the new sporting event of Olympics, pole vault. Pole vault is the new Olympic sport. It's moved up the rankings of 100 meters because human beings and the fascination of the anatomy and the gazing of the anatomy has taken a new height. Well, if you don't get it, that's your problem, not my problem. Well, let's get to why I'm here. I'm here because of 800 meters men. 800 meters men. It lived up to the hype. I gave it a shout out. I was in the zone. You could not stop me from talking about 800 because 800 is in my blood. You saw why? Did you see why? Did you see the final? What were you? Where were you? What are you doing? Huh? What else could you be doing other than watching the 800 meters men final? It was packed. It had the intensity of why I still see it as the must see. Must see. Underline that. Who was in the lineup? Who was in the lineup? Except I'll just go straight to the lineup, okay? We had Jamel Sejati from Algeria. He was the favorite. He had the best time coming in. He had looked good through the rounds. And then we had the local kid, the local dude, the local guy, the crowd favorite. The crowd favorite Tuhal was there. Crop from Canada was there. We had Hopel from US was there. We had Buggin from UK. I got these names right here. Makelela from Botswana was in there. There's a Spaniard. I couldn't say his name. I don't want to say everybody. You saw it. What happened? Yes, what happened was what happened. Okay? Because my man, my pick, Emmanuel Wanyonyi with us from Mount Elgon, the Sabotian, the dude, the soldier, the man who goes wire to wire in the 800 meters, cements the ownership, the legacy of why Kenyans dominate, own it. You got to go through Kenya to win gold in the 800 meters men. I didn't say it. You saw it. We are 7 of the 10 gold medals that have ever been won since 1988. Hey, let me tell you something. I'll be the first one to tell you this is what I saw in the race. I saw a man. I saw a young man. They say he's 20. Who cares about how old you are sometimes? It's what you do. At the moment when Kenya men are pretty much deflated, they have nowhere to hide. They've been exposed in 3,000 meters. 5K, we barely got a medal. I'll talk about it. I give him a shout out. I give him some love. We were barely breaking the tape as men in these Olympics. I predicted it, but I said, and I say it again, we had a young man by the name of Emmanuel Wanyonyi, the Sabot. He's a kid, he's a young man at 20 that pretty much took us where we belong. What I say, we belong in what I call the new Mount Rushmore of Kenya of 800 meters Olympiads. Okay? That is the new Mount Rushmore of Kenya in 800 meters men Olympiads. He joins Paul Ereng, 1988. 92, we had William Tanui. I'll go down. Rudisha comes back. Before Rudisha, we had Winfred Bungay. Rudisha goes back to back. Hey, I can't get enough of the 800. Back to back. London, Brazil, it doesn't matter. We go to Tokyo. Emmanuel Correa, thank you, my friend. Here Wanyonyi does his thing. Wire to wire, 50 the fast bell. The first 400 meters, you knew he had it, okay? I saw him looking at the big screen going into the 400. He made sure he knew where those protagonists were. He knew where Sejati was. He knew where Krop was. He knew where Tual was right on his shoulder. He knew. Tual tries to give him a run in the back straight. Wanyonyi is like, not today, my friend. Like my wife will say, get behind me, whatever, Satan, whatever that is, get behind me. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. But he told him pretty much, stay in your lane. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. What? He comes to the home straight. He sees the golden, glittering goal at the finish line. The Canadian, Sudanese-born Canadian Krop tries to claw him. Wanyonyi says, get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan. He leans, and I lost it. I literally lost it. I'm a big fan of big time guys who deliver. I lost it. I was alone, but I knew what I felt. I will not share this on TV or this channel. Is this TV? Okay, it is. Emmanuel Wanyonyi delivers. He just been inscribed into the new Mount Rushmore of Kenya with the rest of them. He deserves to be in that place. Ring the bell, my boy. Just ring it. He crack that bell. Crack that bell. Thank you to Paris. Descentante, whatever that Coliseum was on fire. Brilliant 800 meters. Brilliant. By the way, 141.19 is no joke. 141.20 for Krop, the Canadian, is no joke. 141.5 for Jajati of the bronze medalist from Algeria is no joke. The last guy in that 800 meters was 143. That equals. It was Rudisha-like race. And it was a Kenyan setting the pace and the tempo. Wire to wire, I don't care, I'm going for it. That was the best, second best since London Olympic in the 800. 1500 was the same way, by the way. The times are just incredible. You guys just get out of the way. You're annoying. Stop controversy. Let the boys and women do their thing. Hey, well done. Wanyonyi with us. I said it. He was on Mount Elgon. That's the mountain where he comes from. And he saw the promised land. And he went for it. Gold goes to Kenya. He's been there for a long time. 7 times. That's a long time out of 10. What has happened? What has happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1500 meters women final. There's a redemption story here. I told you, Faith is no pushover. He wasn't done. She wasn't done at all. I think she went back and replayed the 1500 in her head. She owns it. She has a world record hold. She owns a world record on that. She's coming in as a defending champion. She has to defend that territory. Everybody has to defend something. And then there was what I call the best introduction into the 1500 meters you'll ever see. The GOAT, Ibrahim Al-Garouj from Morocco. I said it, I got an accent. Ibrahim Al-Garouj from Morocco, the legend, world record holder, 3:26.000. The second fastest is Bernard Lagat. Al-Garouj takes that ceremonial, whatever thing is, you can call it the pole. Okay, let's stick with the pole thing. He goes boom, boom, boom. He made 3 strikes. He didn't know what he was doing. He sent Faith Kipyegon to the 3rd gold medal in 1500 meters runner. When Kipyegon separates herself from the competitors in the backstraight, there was a challenge from Wanyonyi from Ethiopia. There was some noise, there was some little bit of trying to create this whatever that is, always happens. When Faith Kipyegon, Captain Faith Kipyegon, when she made that run for gold, she knew what she was doing. Your fight back there, whatever your names are, Jessica Hall from Australia, you can take silver. Who took bronze? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I don't. I mean, don't blame me. Oh, let me look at my notes. There's a lady who took bronze. I give him to that. I'll give him that. In fact, everybody out there delivered. But it was Faith Kipyegon day. It's not that she was announced as the winner. She was proclaimed as the preeminence of 1500 meters men in the Olympics ever. Nobody has done that. You tell me, anybody done that? 1500 meters 3 times? 2016, 2020, 2024. In Faith, we have hope. She's the captain. Men and women have to look up to Faith Kipyegon in the 1500 meters runners because you know what? Truly, Captain Kenya, America has Captain America, whatever that is. Is it Pulisic in soccer? Is it Noah Niles in track? I don't know. We got Captain Faith Kipyegon for Kenya. Hands down. Bow down. Bend the knee for Faith Kipyegon. Go gold. Wow. I'm really into this because I've missed one day of a show. So let me put it together for you. 5,000 meter final. Or 20. Oh, yeah. You see, when I miss a day, I miss this. My head goes at 10,000 meter final. You know, I feel bad for the Gudav Stesgay from Ethiopia. I think she lost it. She's been lost in these Olympics. You saw in the 15, she tried to take the lead. She tries to do something. There was nothing. That controversy of giving it to somebody else, and I don't know what was going on there. To me, it was annoying. I think he messed up with Gudav Segei's head. They are friends with Beatrice. This full disclosure again, for what I've heard. And I think the world just tried to get something for them to talk about. If you watch that 10,000 women final, you knew what was going to happen. You knew that when Beatrice decided, I'm going for the second gold, she was going for it. And she did. When she stepped out of the mayhem or the crowd of this so-called competition, she knew she had it. The Italian Portoclete, I can't even say these Italian names. I think she's legit. I thought she was going to come back on Beatrice. But there's something about this woman. If you watch her in Eugene, just making Good Day look again. Good Day was going for the world record in 10,000 in Eugene. And then Beatrice says, my friend, thank you, but thanks. I think I'll bring down under 29. She goes 28, high 28. So when the Olympics came around, the same competition was there. The protagonists were there. My. Beatrice Chebet, the national anthem, and me saying, yes, she did it, was beautiful. Beatrice Chebet gives her the second gold. In the 10,000 meters, bronze goes to Stefan Hassan, Somalia-born legend. Wow. That woman from Dutch, the Netherlands, the Netherlands lady, they've discovered something they've never heard. A true goat. This woman goes through the rounds and gets a medal. I didn't say it, but I kept saying she's going to make some noise. She had to sign off. I kept saying she has to sign off. She just signs off and says, I'm taking bronze. She does. Well done, Chebet. Well done, Italian. And well done, Stefan Hassan. Some names are hard to say. And then I wrap up the show. I wrap up this episode of 27. Almost kind of feeling deflated. Because when you watch how the world deals with people who've been around, Joe Biden has to step aside because time is catching up with him. He can't deliver anymore. When you look at Kenya politics, we've had old dogs still just the ones making decisions, Raila Oginga, whatever you call them. These guys are just, they're all this. There's nothing wrong with being old, but it's time to step aside. I'm giving you this background to tell you that old people are stubborn. Just because you've accomplished a lot doesn't mean you should still be playing a big role in big stage. Do you know why I'm talking about this? It was embarrassing to watch Eliud Kipchoge being cheered for just being there. Okay? This is not ordinary Eliud Kipchoge. This is a guy whose CV, whose resume, whose body of work can be retired, should have been retired. But why do Kenyans drag this guy to have those cameras just trying to figure out anything about him? Why? I don't get it. I mean, I was wishing he does, but there's a time in anything that you just say, you know what? Joe Biden, step out. Raila Oginga, step out. Let's have some new tax or new runners, young blood. Nothing against old. You've done your thing, Eliud Kipchoge. I was sad for him. I really felt sad for the guys trying to grab his side. These guys won more marathons than any of us have talked about marathon. And of course, we get bronze with Kipruto Benson, Tola from Ethiopia. That marathon course, the whole landscape of marathon tells me either the French don't know what marathon is. You don't give people a hill that just makes them want to get down on their knees and worship the marathon. That was brutal. And they still broke the Olympic record. 2 hours and 6 seconds and 2 hours and 27 for women is no joke. Tola from Ethiopia, Tola the tall dude. Wow, I watched that in awe. But one thing I'll always say, when your time is up, step aside. It's okay. And when my time is up right now and I have to step aside, it's okay. But we have a new sporting event that you cannot miss in the next Olympics. It's called Pole Vault, episode 27. That was Joel Chestnut. By the way, this channel, I promise you, is open. I mean, the curtains will come down, people will go home, but running is not an event. Athletics is a lifestyle. You know what I mean. You saw them. You saw those IOC members. They are still here. You know why? Because athletics, anything athletics, I don't care what it is a lifestyle. See you again soon, maybe 24 hours. Enjoy life.